Hello, everybody. This is Captain Dennis with Squalus Marine Divers, and it's 2018. So we're starting off with a new wreck. It's called the Baiting Hollow Mystery Airplane, just because we don't know nothing about it yet. So we're going to go out there and check it out. A little bit of a run for us. It's about almost 30 miles in one direction. So we had a nice day, so we decided to take advantage of it. Played hooky from work. So I got Tom Montori on the boat with me today, and he's going to be helping me out. So back roll we go. Now, it was really beautiful on the surface, but as you can see, as we get down to the bottom, you'll see. Wanted to start off the year with a bang, but we started off more with a bleh. So you'll see what I'm talking about. So this number was plotted by NOAA, and we did some research, and it said that it was an aluminum plane. So we decided to go take a look at it. And we're still trying to take a look at it. But we've got some super fine particulate in the water column. And as we get to the bottom, you'll see in a minute why. We've got some very soft mud here, folks. And this has got nothing to do with me, because if you watch, as the anchor bounces up and down, you can see the line pulls out of the mud. And this happens. It's just like poofs of poof stuff. So very technical here today. So you can see every time the anchor bounces, it kicks up stuff. So we're going to try to get out in front of it. There's a little bit of current, but not much. So we're going to try to use that current to our advantage. But no, make no promises. Make no promises. I'm going to spin the anchor around so it gets a little better bite. I think pretty much the weight of the chain is keeping us from moving, but you can see how easy. Here you go. Yucky. So here we are. This looks like somebody's got an anchor caught in the wreckage. Now, there's a lot of weird stuff down here, and it's super soft mud. Like, I mean, it's real easy to penetrate about a good foot if you're just put some weight on it. Now we get to stuff that I think is plane wreckage. So, I'm not an aviation guy, but if you're an aviation person, let me know if you see anything that looks pretty obvious, because I'm just kind of filming. So we're moving along and trying to stay in the current. But quite a mess here, folks. That right there kind of looks like wheels to me. Hold on a second, we'll go back. Not that. That's just entanglement hazards. But down here, see that right there? That looks like two wheels to me. Doesn't it look like two wheels to you? Because I think it's two wheels. Tried to clean it off a little bit, but I don't know how thick or what these wheels are supposed to look like. But those look like wheels to me, so I'm going to go with wheels. And this is a very common part on airplanes. It's a tree branch. So yeah, that's not part of the plane. That's just something that just decided to get caught in here to make me crazy. So yeah, lots of strange stuff gets caught in these things. I think the current moves through here pretty quickly based on the moon. It wasn't really a strong current today. So here we are going back into the wreckage, and we saw this, which is great. That's a fishing net. It's got all little tiny holes that like to catch things, and there's a lobster trap like 6 inches from my face. So viz ain't great, but we're doing the best we can. Very slow movements here today, folks, aside from the camera. So for some reason, lobster traps always end up in wrecks. Like, it's almost like they're attracted to them. But I guess it's the same with the tree branches. So we're going to try and get out in front of this current, or see what we can see. And you can see there's some big lines down here. I'm assuming it's from anchors. Could be all kinds of things. There's no telling. But we're moving kind of southwest, I think. And I'm hoping we're going to get to the side of the plane. You can see there's a lot of stuff here, but it's draped in netting, so you're taking your life in your hands if you try to start ripping stuff out of this. I think I'm over the fuselage. I'm not really sure. So again, for aviation people, yell it out. I mean, that's a fishing net, that much. Oh, look at this guy. This blackfish was not on the right side of the net. And some more net. That's great. It's awesome. I don't have anything dangling off of me. This is starting to look more like a panel. And there's some wires. I don't know if those were wires from the plane or wires from nets and ropes. Who knows? But lots of moving parts down here, folks. So now I'm pretty sure we're on the perimeter. We're alongside the fuselage because I don't see anything on this side. So it looks like most of the wiring and gnarly stuff is to the left of us. So we're going to stay along this and see if we can make heads or tails out of anything. No paint because it's all overgrown. So there's no colors, no insignias or anything like that. Just plugging along. Now here, we're inside, and that kind of looks like a wiring assembly, and maybe a panel fell off. And we're still looking around. Not too much to work with. This looks like a control panel. There looks like another one here. So I don't know if this is the cockpit. And this might be the wing that we're on top of. I'm not sure. It's just kind of what my brain's telling me. So now we went a little bit past it. What I'm going to do is go a little bit more and then stop and see if I can let that current go in the wrong direction or the better direction. It's moving a little bit. So we're going to turn around and wait a second. And then we'll start to make our way back to the anchor. It's going to be very slow. There's another panel or box. I mean, this is probably the cockpit area. Now this thing's just crying out to be looked at, so we're going to look at this. And it looks like it's got a circle on it, so it could be a gauge. Get this reel out of the way. So, oh yeah, there's writing on it. There's writing on it. Got to give that silt a minute to get away. Yeah, more writing. Clues. These are clues, folks. Let's see what it says. It says wing fold control. It says some other stuff. If I could stop moving. Okay, hold on. So wing fold control, something lock 5. This one says warnings. So we'll just put that there. That's all connected and gnarly wires and stuff, so not really messing with it. So we're going to start to slowly make our way back the way we came. So we've got the Viz. The crappy Viz is behind us. This is the way I would have liked to have started, but I don't always have that luxury. So you can see the Viz is a little bit better going in this direction, but we got this big orange line in the front of us. So this is some more weird stuff. I don't know what that is. This big compartment. Maybe it's an ejection seat. Kind of actually look like that, to be honest with you. And this is kind of what it's like. So it's like dark, 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 dark. And we're just, reeling our reel up to find our way back to the anchor. Most people ask how I do this, and this is kind of how I do this. And then you can see that, oh, that's nice. That's net. So let's just not bump into that. But we definitely figured out it's a plane. I'm pretty sure it's a plane. So here we are back at the anchor, and it's time to head up. So they're not all home runs, folks, but they're interesting. So we're going to make our way back up to the surface. I'd like to say thanks for watching another video with us. Check us out at squalusmarine.com if you want to see a whole bunch of other videos. And until next time, I'm Captain Dennis.